Every time I turn this on, it's a surprise what outfit Sherlock's wearing. I always forget. He is kind of rocking the look with the hat, but I think we need to get him out of the worker's outfit because it is quite ugly, admittedly. Hello, though. Hi. It is me. It is Sherlock. Should I put him back in his pirate outfit? I really do like the pirate outfit. I don't even know what the stats are at the side. Upper class, Cardona, local policeman, sailor, soldier, worker, hobo, criminal, tinker, sailor, soldier, spy. Okay, so I'm debating, do we start the Muse from abroad, or do I see if I can find those two cases from yesterday? Because it says something about fast travelling. One of them was to the theatre. Is this the theatre? The Legacy Theatre, and the other one was... What was the other one? I could look it up, I'm just trying to see if I can remember off of my own head. What was it? What was the other one? There was definitely one at the Legacy Theatre, so should I try fast traveling here and seeing if it does anything?
Look, the cutest thing you'll see all day.
Oh, there we go.
Hamlet staged by children.
It worked. New case, flashes of merriment. There we go. Hamlet staged by children. Remember that thing from Mass Effect where it's like is it Hamlet? Or is it a different show? It's a Shakespeare play performed by the Elcor. The Elcor is very funny. Hamlet, Prince of Denmark.
Oh, so it has taken root. What's taken root? As I recall, when we were growing up, this theatre didn't welcome kids.
You've forgotten, John. Come to the back entrance and I'll refresh your memory.
We're doing a memory, are we? So this is Flashes of Merriment. What's the other one? Street Magic? Yeah, we can do Street Magic. The other two we haven't unlocked yet, so we'll do that after. Okay, it says come to the back.
Look, the cutest
Oh my god,
thing
I
you'll see all
forgot.
day. Hamlet staged
I
by
forgot I
children.
dressed him like that. He looks awful. It's so bad. I'm dressed. I haven't put my hat back on, but to be honest, I quite like this look actually. Everyone around here, or
Yeah, I still see nothing.
You need to focus, my dear friend. Watch me.
memories of the play.
So what's here? I don't see anything.
Yeah, John, neither do I. Oh, I haven't pinned it. That's probably not helpful. If I concentrate, I'm sure I can help him recall what we did behind the Legacy Theatre. I don't want to know what you two did behind the Legacy Theatre, to be quite honest. Me playing
Here was our
Hamlet.
glorious stage. Ring any bells?
Ah, we don't need to dwell on the past, Sherry.
Someone got killed. Rip. Gertrude
And
drinks
Hamlet's mother,
poison.
Gertrude, taking poison. What was the name of that girl? Oh, Georgina, of course. She was our neighbour.
Oh, I remember her. She liked you.
He's got a sheet on his head. John is
And there
Yorick.
you were, the best supporting actor. My silent scene partner, my Yorick.
I was gonna say, how was he in it?
Presence.
But he was silent, that makes a lot of sense.
And brought me to tears.
Yeah, it hurt to know that's all I could be. Inspiration. I couldn't even play the king's ghost. How's that for irony?
To be or not to be? Indeed.
I know why you wanted to forget. The show forced you to confront your limits, except no one else would ever see you but me. Why do you think I cried? In the end, the audience was thrilled. I can still hear their roars after the final act.
You were so pleased with yourself when the theatre director came down to admire your work.
He applauded. A huge gesture from a man for whom children on stage was an anathema.
One small step for a man, one giant leap for students of the
Willy
dramatic
Wonka.
arts.
Childhood is a time of naivety. I cannot now imagine seeking a career as an actor, drinking wine all day and gaily treading the boards at night.
Yet you often pretend to be someone else in your search for the truth. You can't act like this side of you disappeared completely.
Quite. This, above all, to thine own self be true.
So true, Sherlock. So that was that. That was Flashes of Merriment. We got to learn about how Sherlock and John seem to have some kind of existential crisis about John's, well, non-existence. Okay, so the other one... Oh cool, the page just refreshed. The crossing of Harbour Avenue and Thunder Road in Scaladio. I didn't do this one, did I? Street Magic. No. I was saying about Fortune Teller, but that was the guy in the intro. Oh my god, Jink, it's the same guy. Harbour Avenue and Thunder Road in Scaladio. Thunder Road. Imagine living on Thunder Road. I apologise, by the way, for how dark it is on the camera. It is just very dark in here right now. Not a lot I can do about it. Harbour Avenue. Where is Thunder Road? Oh, Harbour Avenue's really long. Okay, fair enough. Aha! Here. Okay, so we might as well... Oops. Go to the police station. We're gonna just run on over. Oh. Sorry, lady.
I thought he would kill the boy. I've never seen Giorgio so angry. I hope the kid is safe.
What happened to the boy? No! Damn it!
I thought he would kill the boy.
Okay. Fortune teller kid got assaulted and chased and called a liar. Fortune teller kid was assaulted and chased by a furious customer. The man attacked him because the boy called him a liar. Here we are. Street magic. Magical prodigy. Something happened near the crossing of Harbour Avenue and Thunder Road in Scaladio. A fortune teller okay.
Let's hope no one's been hit by this smooth mineral.
Oh my god, Sherlock, shut up. Fighters in this game, and they're jokes. You've been struck by
A deck of
a
tarot
smooth
cards,
mineral.
very popular among street performers.
I do love tarot. Big fan of tarot.
The name of the original performer has been replaced with Dilwyn.
Good old Dilwyn. Who could not know about Dilwyn?
Someone has over-egged the pudding with these spangles.
You know what? Put on the magic.
You never overdo it on
I have a feeling
spangles.
it'll help.
Let's put on the magic hat.
Magic, John.
Well, not to you perhaps, but to a boy, any magician's hat is special.
I will absolutely put on the hat. Don't you worry about that. Wonderful. He kind of looks like... He kind of looks like Luke Evans in the Three Musketeers movie. Right, what are we doing now? Okay, fortune teller's stall has been destroyed. The name of the victim is Dilwyn. He uses spangles as part of his get-up. Dilwyn couldn't have gone far. Let's hope he's safe. John suggests I wear a magician's hat while searching for Dilwyn. Perhaps now is not the time to act so foolishly. What do you mean? Don't be boring.
I hope the boy's alright. Let's look around.
I'm gonna follow
see
the
where he's gone.
spangles. Just checking, did I get anything else? Is it just the hat? Yeah, I'm not missing any part of the outfit, okay. So we're fine to look like a pirate wearing a magician's hat. Still wish you can run during these sequences. It's so slow. Awkward.
Should have known better than to jostle a police officer.
Oh, okay. Oh my god, Sherlock, can you just go down the stairs like a normal person? What the hell? Just fortune teller short of breath, despising.
It's all right, boy. You can come out. Your pursuer has been intercepted by Cordona's finest.
I didn't do... Hey, that's my hat you're wearing.
I know it is. I followed you from your magic stand. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Pirate!
You should keep the hat. It makes you look like the amazing Alonzo. He's the best magician around. It never suited me anyway.
Is that so? Let me take a look at you.
Hocus pocus. Melbrose is recently beaten. Oh no, who beat up the kid? Baggy clothes several sizes too big. Paint or writing in black smudges. A rather expensive trinket. Amber beads. Dilwyn comes from a rich family but wears baggy clothes as a distraction and his bruises as a badge of honour. His keen mind craves a challenge that his skill teachers cannot provide. Fortune-telling antics are his only way to stave off boredom. I kinda doubt it, to be honest. Or street urchin. Dilwyn is a little street urchin, bruised from a life of hardship. He's wearing hand-me-downs and carrying expensive beads that he's undoubtedly stolen. However, he has a keen mind puts it just as a fortune-teller. I'm gonna say that's more likely to be it.
You're skinny, underfed, and bruised from a life of hardship, but you stand straight and proud. You do what you must to survive. Fortunately, you were blessed with a keen mind and have put it to use exchanging insight for income. Commendable for someone so young.
Nah, you got it all wrong, mister. That's okay. Nobody can see like I do.
Clearly. So, tell me, why did you call that man a liar?
Because he is. He told me he's a lord. But no lord has calluses on his hands and sour cabbage stuck in his moustache. He came after me. He caught me with a fist. Nasty bugger.
What did you expect? You embarrassed him in front of his peers and he couldn't admit it. Of course he would lash out. You must be careful how you deploy the truth, Dilwyn. It's a potent weapon, as easily turned against the speaker as it is brandished by him.
Yeah, well, the truth is what people pay me for. I simply notice things others don't. But I think you know
familiar.
what I'm talking about, don't you?
Yes, I can do it too. It's called deductive reasoning. I happen to be somewhat of an expert in it.
I never knew there was anyone else like me.
Your abilities come with consequences, Dilwyn. To adults, you're a nuisance. To other kids, a freak. You must learn how to blend in. Bite your tongue.
But I don't want to blend in.
Then they will lock you up. The truth hurts, and the bigger the truth, the further men will go to silence it. Be careful how and when you deploy it.
All right. I mean, it was just an amusement.
Yes, nothing like a swift uppercut to really pass the time. Perhaps when faced with the monotony of this world, you will find a place in your mind to explore instead. There is little to gain in idle provocation. Why don't you go to the police and show them your skills? You could become a real detective one day.
They won't take me seriously. Grown-ups never do.
I'm sure you'll be able to impress them, Dilwyn. Just work your magic.
All right. Maybe I'll do that. Catching criminals could be fun.
Before you go, impress me. What do you see?
You're overconfident, as a way to mask your insecurities. You're more vain than you care to admit.
Can you tell by his eyeliner?
Notice you. You act like you don't need anyone, because it's easier to pretend you like being alone than to ask for help. You desperately
Voice
hope
cutting
you
deep.
find somewhere you belong. But you never will. Nowhere
My God.
will ever be enough. And the truth is, you're terrified. You're too smart and too empty inside. You know how dangerous that is, and you know exactly what you're capable of.
Valiant attempt, but alas, you've missed the mark.
Oh, really? Well, what does John think?
What do you mean, what does John think?
Sherlock, did he just... How?
I don't know.
Alright, that was thoroughly creepy. Weirdo little child, never mind. Terrifying, terrifying. Dilwyn is preternaturally gifted, but I worry he needs structure. I'm sure we'll hear his name again, but in renown or infamy. Oh, we have a memory. Poster on the wall of the Legacy Theatre advertised Hamlet staged by children. Sherry said that Cardona's tradition of youth performances began with us, but I didn't recall ever acting in a play. Charlotte took me to the back entrance of the theatre, and there I started to remember. Traditionally, children were not allowed in the stage of the Legacy Theatre, as its director believed they were only capable of noise and nuisance. That didn't stop Sherlock from gathering some street kids at the back of the theatre to perform Hamlet for passers-by. Of course, Sherry was the Prince of Denmark, but my embodiment of Yorick was the true highlight of the evening. We attracted a considerable audience, and the crowd was ecstatic by the end. Oh, what a success! The director, having witnessed the performance, softened his stance and started the youth theatre programme. Not long after, Sherlock's mother passed, and we left Cardona without ever stepping foot on the stage. And yet, I see that natural-born actor every time Sherry dons a disguise for a case. I once asked Sherlock if he ever considered pursuing a real career in the arts. This is what he said, verbatim. Treading the boards is a way of revealing beautiful truths to the world, John, but I'd rather reveal ugly ones. Oh. Okay, what do we want to do next? Do we want to do the museum abroad, or do I want to go shopping? Where do I still need stuff from? These ones here, the Oriental Furniture Trader. Oh, it's both the Oriental Furniture Trader.
Oriental rugs at a good price.
Is it you or is it you?
Merhaba. It's a good day for a purchase.
Is this woman the... Aye, she's the Oriental Furniture Trader.
Merhaba.
A pistol? Sure, why not?
May your purchase bring you joy.
Key furniture items acquired, see evidence updated. Oh wow, okay, these weren't there before. So we've got the main hall redux. After acquiring several items from local traders, I repaired the main hall of my manor and now feels full of memories. Mother's room redux. My mother's room has been restored to what it was 10 years ago. I'm sure it will help me recall a moment from my youth. And the bedroom redux. I found some furniture in the manor that belonged in my childhood bedroom. The room now looks much like it did a decade ago. What will it help me remember? So we have finally unlocked the memories in the house. Because I bought furniture before and went in there and nothing happened. But then like a thing popped up and I was like, what? I think the game is maybe going a little bit wonky. So let's go in and see what we can see.
Well done,
That guy's
Sherry.
still here.
The hall now looks much as it did in
Oh
our
look,
youth.
Dilwyn's sign is here.
Brings back fond memories.
So are there memories to unlock, or... I need to pin the evidence? I don't know. Yes, I do. I can feel thing vibrating. I can't see what it wants me to look at. Oh, here we go.
We used to take a shortcut down the banisters, much to everyone's annoyance.
Oh yeah, what fun. They had to fix these handrails several times. I wouldn't try it now, Sherry, tempting though it is.
Sharon and I used to ride down the staircase handrails in the main hall. It was the fastest way down and the most fun. Mycroft hated it, but he couldn't stop us doing it. Carpenters had to repair the handrails several times. Okay, my mother's room. She's up here.
Oh, the room looks nice now. It's comforting to see the way it was meant to be.
My mother always preferred to spend her rare moments of lucidity with me.
That's true. She even stopped Mycroft from joining you. Remember?
I do. He didn't show it, but he was upset. I think Mother paid more attention to me because I was younger.
In her rare moments of lucidity, Sherlock's mother always wanted to spend time with him. One day she found us preparing for the play and she helped us apply the stage makeup in front of the mirror. Mycroft wanted to join us, but she refused. He didn't show it, but I know he was upset. Violet always paid more attention to Sherry because he was younger. And then we've got his bedroom.
I can sense an incoming memory, Sherry. Do you?
I was so frustrated to find only one bed in this room. Mycroft initially refused to bring another for you, but after a week-long dispute, he gave in.
What a stubborn man. How well do you think he would sleep without a bed?
A second bed. Shortly after our arrival, Sherry clashed with Mycroft about the furniture. I needed a place to sleep, but there was only one bed in our room. Outrageous. Convincing his older brother was a challenge, but after a week-long dispute, he finally gave in, and I became the proud owner of my very own bed. The house is looking very nice, I have to say. Who's that?
Sharp and well-balanced. It would be a pity to leave such a tool behind. Sharp and well-balanced.
Okay.
It would be
He
a
says it'd be a
pity to leave
pity,
such a
but I
tool
can't pick
behind.
it up. The house is looking lovely, it has to be said. It is looking so nice. Like, look how pretty everything looks. We've got that lamp. Look, everything's been tidied. The house is all fixed up. Oh, I'm so happy because it looked like trash when we moved in.
Home sweet home, Sherry.
You're so right, it looks great. What a lovely home we have now. Love it. Okay. So now that we've done that, we've got the memories. We'll just do that. Let's get rid of them. It looks like we still have furniture to find though. But then I think we haven't opened all the rooms, which is probably why. Okay, so now we really have no other choice but to go on with this story. Right, you'll find the gallery at the Caravanserai at the crossroads of Bazaar Road and Hermes Avenue in Old City. So I definitely remember us passing the Caravanserai. Yep, it's that. So, oh, I'm inside. I need to leave. So, we got the beginning of this story like ages ago, and I just didn't bother doing the main story. I went off and did a load of side quests instead. So, we will actually go and find out what's going on. Vogel was the guy from the beginning of the game, and he's invited us to his art gallery through that random man who is still standing in my living room for some reason. Where are we going? Down here? Here? We are, I assume. This is an art gallery.
Mr.
Spooky.
Holmes,
Okay.
you came.
What the hell's going on now?
How kind. Though now, of course, I realize it is because of my game, not the works on display.
It needn't be one or the other.
I'm coming
Your
in with
man's
these eyeliner
disguise
and
was
this
easily
parrot.
debunked, Mr. Vogel, but I shall admit that you planted in me the seed of curiosity.
Ah, terrific! I had no doubt you'd put the pieces together. Let us call it an opening gambit before the real game begins.
So, this little game
Game
of
is
yours,
afoot and all that.
what's it about?
An enigma to solve. A locked area in the basement with no windows found brutally vandalized. I have no clue how it was possible.
What about this intrusion? What happened?
Last night, I was about to leave the gallery when I heard a noise downstairs. I went to the basement, but I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. It was admittedly a rudimentary inspection. It is not uncommon to get rats down there, so seeing nothing of note, I left and locked up the building. When I returned this morning, alas, I discovered that part of the exhibition had been torched, and there was no sign of the intruder. The mystery being, of course, that all the doors to the gallery were locked exactly as I left them.
And the door to the basement is the only entrance?
Correct. Tell me you're not intrigued.
Look at his face. It's just so funny with that eyeliner on. It's so funny.
And this locked area downstairs, what exactly was it?
The under gallery. It's always shut, and I'm the only one with the key.
Ah, so this is your private collection, not part of the gallery.
Oh, no. It's an exclusive exhibition of eccentric pieces. Only a select cadre of artists, investors, and collectors are admitted. Not everyone deserves to have their eyes opened.
Well, this matter is certainly within my wheelhouse.
This intrusion troubles me. Please take a look around if you're willing. The under gallery is through the door at the end.
I will see what I see.
I will see what I see. The girl after
I wish I could show you the gallery under different circumstances, but life is beautiful in its unpredictability, isn't it?
Is that Jesus? The Yellow Christ. He looks like a Simpsons character. Okay. Grave of suicide victim Wilhelm Kotarbinski. Pope Formosus and Stephen the Sixth. John Paul Lawrence. Guardian Spirit of the Waters, Dylan Redon. Love and Pain by Edvard Munch. The Lynching in the Grass, Edouard Manet. Or Manet, I don't know. Bollington from Behind, Charles Chattenay. Hell's going on in this place?
You sure you don't like art, Sherry?
The Apparition, Gustave Moreau. Origin of the World by Gustave Courbet. We're back in the first room again. So I assume we're going this way. And down the stairs.
Back home, we've got a taxidermist. He's gonna have a heart attack when he sees what I bring him.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Oh. Okay.
Back
Can
home,
you
we've got
chill?
a taxidermist.
Can you
He's
chill
gonna have a
out? Why
heart
the
attack when he sees
What's
what I
fucking
bring him.
vampire lair? Why is there a bed?
Old, and hasn't been used for a long time. The left step's length is shorter than the right. It indicates that the walker was lame. A true artist never shows an unfinished piece.
Oh my god, it's a bed, there's chains on the walls. What is this BDSM lair? What kind of BDSM vampire lives down here? What the hell?
Sherry, how about some company in that dreary chamber of yours?
Leave my loneliness unbroken, John.
What's that been slightly moved? You're not gonna make me look at this. Oh look, we know.
A handprint of the thing from another world. But it looks fresh, and its coal origin ruins the effect of the extra mundane.
New Mind Palace Clue.
Sodden and mould-ridden.
Not
One
again.
presumes deliberately.
Reminds me of those bloody paintings out of The Awakened that we just kept seeing everywhere, and John and Charlotte were just like, sus. Something deeply wrong here. See if that's a citrus.
A Malpalbutt. Coal fingerprints. I think we're looking for a man with a coal moustache. Ugh, sheer vandalism. Only an ignorant person could do such a thing.
Machine is fragile. 4 paintings. Ah, so paintings hang here. Okay. What the hell is this?
The parasites of creativity. Or just a reflection of the artist's recreational interests.
Oh god, it's that painting.
Saturn devouring his sun.
That's the one.
Grim composition.
Just a bit.
Unflinching in its ferocity, yet somehow beautiful.
If you say so, weirdo. What about this thing?
A simplistic attempt at provocation.
Do you think we should look at that sign up there? Oscar Wilde room. Okay. It's still just saying look around. The I.Y. Franco room. Okay, so I need more evidence. I'm missing something. I found everything here, right? Yeah. Oh.
Closed with a metal bolt.
Scratches, fresh. Magnet filings.
Footprints. Size 9.5.
Did he come in through the furnace? Or are we doing a thing? We're doing a thing. Of course we're doing a thing. And Sean's doing it in his awful outfit. So probably that one because there's like a handprint. don't know what the... Oh, it's saying is it Vogel or is it someone who's not Vogel? I think is the idea here. There's footprints in the thing.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
What do you mean? I hate him. In these sections. You're not even trying, Sherry. Shut up. Like, these bits are really difficult.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Oh wait, hold on, yeah, because he was saying like, oh, it's meant to look like an otherworldly thing, so like it's fake.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Shut up, John. Are we going with it's not Vogel? Should I try that?
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Okay, I truly do not know.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Okay, Vogel coming down the stairs. Unknown person coming from a coal chute. Unknown person unknown person getting in the coffin. Yeah, that's what that is. Unknown person burning frame, unknown person taking pictures on the wall. Oh, okay. If you say so. I suppose he did say something about a coal mustache, didn't he? Thank
The
goodness.
intruder entered the basement through the coal
Hate
chute.
those sections.
He used a magnet to open the hatch bolt. He accidentally pushed a shovel to the floor. Vogel heard the noise. At the sound of his approaching footsteps, the intruder hid inside the coffin. When Vogel entered the basement, he failed to notice anything strange and left without properly checking. The intruder waited until Vogel had left the caravanserai before burning the paintings in Wilde's room. But the vandalism was a cover for the theft.
Ah, that's why there was only like one frame, because he burned one of them and stole the rest. So we probably want to go and tell Vogel about that now.
The pieces are not what I expected.
What do you think my collection is about?
What did we see?
Dozens of
Decadence?
priceless works amassed simply for the sake of it and presented without care. It's not about the art, it's about excess, yes?
I don't know.
Well, that's absurd. Of course you know. It's your gallery.
There is no one answer, no singular truth, but many filtered through the subjective mind.
What's been asking me then?
Getting, embellishing, a lying machine. Besides, what's wrong with a lie if it makes life more interesting?
What's wrong with a lie? It corrupts the ability of others to behave freely and rationally.
Men never
So
act
hard to take 'em
freely
seriously in
and
that outfit.
rationally anyway. It matters not what is or isn't in the end. The only important thing is how you feel. And I simply want to feel and consume as much as I can. Don't you?
Feelings are simply one's animal ancestry trying to wrest back control of the brain. I try to avoid the distraction.
You try not to feel, even in a place like this? None of it moves you?
To be frank,
Honestly,
I
he
struggle
looks like a rock star.
maintain even a whit of interest in art.
But Mr. Holmes, it is joy incarnate, mankind's greatest achievement.
Mankind's highest achievement above all others is objective and rational thought.
I see then why you dislike art, for it means whatever you want it to.
Or perhaps, Mr. Vogel, I was lying.
Aha.
Mr. Vogel, my investigation has revealed that the intrusion was not merely vandalism but theft. The limping visitor left your place with a canvas.
That's very impressive.
This thief was familiar with the gallery and he was sporting a limp. Do any of your clients or artists come to mind?
My, your attention to detail is remarkable, Mr. Holmes. I should introduce you to Bosch's works.
Parrot?
Alas, I'm afraid I cannot suggest a culprit.
The intruder entered the basement through the coal chute. He used a magnet to open the latch and dislodged the shovel while doing so. That's the noise you heard yesterday. When you went downstairs to investigate, he hid in the coffin.
It seems I should have checked the space more thoroughly.
The fire was a clever attempt to hide a stolen painting, even if it didn't fool me. I found the remnants of an empty frame in the pile of ashes. The canvas had been removed. Do you know which paintings in the Wild Room may have interested a thief? Were any particularly expensive?
Those pieces belong to a well-known artist named Boniface Mercurio. They're controversial, but not of a notably high value.
There's something more, is there not? I can see it in your eyes.
Indeed.
How proud you were
There
to
is
fight
another
for freedom
intriguing
and
angle.
understand.
I recently received an anonymous offer for one of Mercurio's works. The sum was more than fair, and indeed could have saved Mercurio from his artistic poverty. But he declined it.
Was it a performative whim? Some artists lionize pain and hardship as if their work would be worse after a meal and a hot bath.
I cannot tell. But not only did he refuse the deal, he insisted on displaying the painting in the public space. I was hoping to change his mind, but artists are a special breed of stubborn.
So where can I find Boniface Mercurio?
I know he lives somewhere in Old City, but couldn't be more specific. He's a
Useful.
prominent figure, so finding him shouldn't be a problem.
We're gonna
What
have to
was
look it
depicted in
up,
the
aren't
piece?
we?
A bound woman, wrapped in robes, being penetrated by a red devil that stared at us, the viewer. The beast
Oh, boy.
had numerous tails growing from his back, and a large crowd gathered around the pair, silently watching the orgiastic scene.
Okay, well, given
Lovely.
the nature of the other works on display, it's hard to see why that one stood out. What could possibly be its value?
The evaluation of art is very subjective, Mr. Holmes. After all, art is everything. A poem, a bruise, the beads of sweat on your beloved skin. Even a masterfully solved crime.
I'm not sure I see the connection.
Regardless, the painting was one of a series called The Sabbath Night in Cordona. The works depict sex, violence, and other controversial acts that life, for better or worse, contains.
Ah, I see.
I'm not sure that you do, but that can wait for another time.
Well, I believe I have enough to begin. Thank you, Mr. Vogel. Your gallery certainly has unexpected depths.
I'm delighted to have been able to please a friend. In return, I expect you to come back with good news, or at least with a good story.
Thanks, Mick Jagger.
I think I'll leave the exhibition in its current state for a while. I'll call it The Art of Vandalism.
What a weirdo. Okay, yeah, we need to go and find his address. Okay, he told him all that. Okay, yeah, we know all of this information, so we need to go and find where this dude lives. Where's the door? So we probably need to go to the City Hall and look up, like, the archives to try and see where his house would be. Where's the desk? Here it is. Okay, subject, citizen. Legal documents? Old city? Okay. Isn't going well, is it? New entry in John's diary. Just pages and pages. I helped a woman deliver a baby. When I came back, Sherlock was still in the archives. How about you shut up? How about you shut up? Why is this not right? Where else would I be looking for it? Like, surely not in the, like, the police archives or anything. Surely we're looking in... Oh, the Chronicle. Alright, if you say so. Pretty sure we were coming to the City Hall, but no, according to the walkthrough, it's the Chronicle. Whatever you say. I also haven't had a Mind Palace clue in a long time because they only have Mind Palace clues for the main story and I haven't touched the main story in ages. Right. Try again, eh? What would I be looking up? Advertisements? What is it? Celebrity's front page. Alright, if you say so. There we go. Good lord. Right, the past week has brought us new scandal regarding the local so-called artistic higher society. It all began at the painting sellout named by local artists as the Dance of Decadence. Director of a publishing house, The Lion, Darren Terwick, broke the idol by throwing a chair at decadent artist Boniface Mercurio. As Mr. Terwick said later, he did it because Mr. Mercurio brought dishonor to his name. The column writer graciously reminds the reader that recently Mr. Mercurio was spotted with Mrs. Terwick at a coffee shop. Afterwards, an orchestra conductor, Kurt Gallagher, smashed a painting across Mr. Terwick's head to protect his friend Mercurio. A large brawl started, including a large number of the customers. After a protracted fight, the police arrived. All the high society brawlers were arrested and placed under guard for a week. What a breathtaking event it was. As your loyal personal advisor, I suggest you obtain a souvenir from the sellout. Unfortunately, it has since ended, but Boniface Mercurio himself invites our readers to visit his home and purchase one of his paintings. You will find him at the address Hermes Avenue between Scarlet Street and Olive Street in Old City. Thank goodness. Don't know why I was struggling with that one so much. But, never mind. So Hermes Street between Scarlet Street and Olive Street. Oh, Hermes. So this is Hermes. Scarlet Street and Olive Street. So here. Boniface Mercurial residence. So it's right here.
Excuse me, young man. Where do you think you're going?
Greetings, Mum. I'm looking for the...
I don't care who you're looking for. You shall not pass. No visitors
You shall
allowed.
not pass.
I wish to buy a painting from Mr. Boniface Mercurio. Is he at...
Dearie, tell me, because old age has made me blind. Did someone write Information Bureau on my forehead? Because I'm not here to answer your questions. Entry is for residents only. If you aren't a resident, please leave, or I shall report you to the police.
Okay. So it wants me to disguise, so I'm probably gonna have to dress up as Mercurial then. So we do have an open shirt. Does that work, do we think? I don't have long hair though. I guess it's off to the clothing retailer then.
Don't miss out on my Let's pick.
So Artist Brussels. That sounds like, I mean, maybe because I've got the hat on. Oh wait, there we go. That's what it is, isn't it? So should I buy it? Let's buy it. Rent the Brussels. Artist tan powder. That must be what he was wearing, surely. The Bohemian outfit. I say we get this outfit. I say we buy it.
Be careful with what you've taken.
Okay. I think we look like him, if you ask me. So back down again. I probably could have ran from here, to be honest. But never mind. So sad that I've lost my parrot though. It's truly devastating.
Stay down.
Have you seen this man? Abadiah Kusam Gregory Hawking. Wanted for murder. Damn.
Boniface, sweetie. Is that you? Ah. Old age does terrible things to one's sight. I didn't recognize you at first.
How are you, Mum? I'm ashamed to admit that I've lost my key. Do you have a spare?
For heaven's sake! How many times will you lose that key of yours? Of course I have a spare. You artists all live in your own little world.
Please, accept my thanks.
I would rather accept your rent. You promised to pay me several weeks ago.
Oh no, we're gonna have
and I'm
to pay
still
this
waiting.
woman.
I will pay you, I promise, very soon.
You'd better do, my dear. Or else I'll just change the lock. And I won't fall for those cow eyes.
How is a man whose name is Boniface Mercurial got an English accent and she's just like, yeah, that's fine. That just doesn't seem right somehow. I feel like he would have a different accent. But anyway, we got in, let's go. Very nice apartment, I have to say. Big fan, big fan. Okay, so you just go in here. Oh. 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 I don't think Boniface is doing too well, actually. That's going to be hard to explain to the landlady. That's awkward. Huh. Ooh, dark room. Probably look at the dead body first, eh? For Mercurio.
The wound is precise. It was inflicted by a razor or a knife. Judging by post-mortem rigidity, the body lay here for 1 or 2 days. Soaked in blood. It seems as if the puddle of blood was here before the rags.
Has he been lying up there for days and his landlady hasn't noticed? That's awful. Oh, a knife.
A normal kitchen knife. Could be the murder weapon.
Okay, let's see. The knife is missing.
It appears the wine was truly awful.
Blue cloth fibers. Camera.
I wonder where he got that fancy camera.
Newspapers.
Despite the overall tendency towards mess, you cannot sit with the drawer pulled out like this. Someone left it after searching.
Oh my god, why is he on the ceiling?
Don't look at me like that, Sherry. I will not touch that dirty floor.
The blood has dried.
I've heard of this style of painting. It is called expressionism.
You're not supposed to express it in blood though,
Red
John.
skin, tails on the back. Reminds me of Werder's description of the stolen painting.
Sounds about right.
The chest has been searched. Aunt May whiskey, brandy bucks. Quite a collection he had here.
Then into this dark room.
The photograph was not pulled out in time. Such a waste of material. Look at this, John.
Halloween
Isn't it our
party?
stolen demon?
Oh, here we go again. Okay, so do we think he did it to himself, or do we think he was murdered is the question. And I mean, it's this game, so I'm going to say it's murder. There's a lot of blood on the floor.
Mercurio was developing photographs
Hey, I
when the
got it.
intruder snuck in. Mercurio heard him coming. While the thief was searching the chest, the painter ran towards him with a bottle in his hand. He smashed it across the thief's head. The intruder had no choice but to defend himself, and the weapon of opportunity happened to be a kitchen knife. Mercurio stepped aside to grab the painting, but the wine-blinded thief attacked Mercurio's throat. When the thief came to his senses, he saw Mercurio bleeding on the floor. He grabbed the rags and tried to bandage him, but it was too late. Why did Mercurio attempt to snatch the painting in the middle of a fight? To strike the intruder? Not with his painting, it was too important to him.
Mercurio's death event chain. Okay. So that's what he's just said. Why does Mercurio want to grab the painting in the middle of the fight? Well, maybe he just really liked it.
It's time for some chemical magic, John.
Oh god, no. Oh no. -2, 1 and 2. Okay. Okay, that one was easy. Thank goodness. I've managed to erase the blood by using chemicals. It's still a painting of Mercurio's room. Find a use for it.
That doesn't look like the painting we need, Sherry.
As expected, but that doesn't mean it won't tell us anything. Let's put it on the easel where it belongs. I guess this is his most ordinary painting.
Oh yay, it's a
Spot
spot
the
the
two differences,
difference.
John? I guess this is his most ordinary painting. Spot the two differences, John?
One of them doesn't have a dead man on it.
Nothing behind it. If the intruder
Oh.
didn't take it, the skull should be somewhere here.
That's it.
Monster was actually a man. Poor girl. John, you ought to be thrilled. We are now hunting the devil himself.
What were you saying, Sherry? I was too busy sketching the scene, you know, crimes and such like, daily routine. Did you find something?
A photograph. It depicts a man in a red suit with tails sprouting from his back and multiple people in masks watching the scene. It all adds up. But the act of love, it wasn't given willingly, John. It was a violation. And the girl, she was with child.
Give that to me now. Did you recognize someone?
No. Although the victim is not from Cordona, she is African. Look at the ritual scars on her face.
Get that image out of your brain. You have to continue the investigation.
I must speak to the landlady. Perhaps she saw or heard something.
Sherry, you cannot tell her the truth about Mercurio. It will hurt her.
John, that's illogical. Sooner or later, she
Yeah,
will come here
exactly.
and discover a corpse, and I still need to talk to her.
Just avoid mentioning corpse. All right? Stick to the character. Tell her to call the police.
I'll take that into account.
And wait
Yeah, fair enough.
here. I've redrawn the people in the photograph. Now you can proceed with your investigation without those horrific details.
To be fair, maybe we don't want to tell her. Maybe it would be better if the police come and she doesn't come up and find it herself.
What's wrong, dear? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Can you tell me if anyone else has recently entered the flat?
Oh, you're talking about that limping man.
Oh, the
I'm
limping
sorry
man.
I let him in. I was scared. And I thought maybe he would motivate you to find money so that you would pay your rent.
Yeah, it really didn't work out that way.
Can you describe him?
Oh, so you weren't at home. I was so certain you didn't leave your flat that day.
Or the
He was
next
of average
day.
height,
Or
had a
the next
limp
day.
And a tattoo on his neck. And he was smoking Malpal cigarettes. My husband used to smoke those. They have a horrible smell I can recognize from a mile away.
Can I ask a favor?
Of course, dearie.
Please call the police and ask them to enter the flat. And don't look inside until they come up.
What? What trouble have you stepped in this time?
It really doesn't matter. Thank you, Mum.
She's gonna be soaking. Oh, yay. Bow down to the will of a dead man walking. Yeah, she's gonna be so confused when the police show
You're
up.
acting so strange today. I hope someday you'll let me.
When the police show up and are like, Mercurio's dead, and she's like, but Mercurio told me to call you.
But you did everything correctly. Now, take off your outfit. I can't let you walk around in a dead man's clothes.
But he looks so fly. Aw. John, you're a loser. I looked good. Okay, I want to have a look at the Mine Palace clues, and then we'll finish for today. Wow, we have loads. Coal footprints, hand traces, and footprints made by coal dust from Vogel's gallery. Gallery intruder is a smoker who limps. Malpal cigarette butt and limping foot trail from the ground. The open chest and drawers indicate someone's thoroughly searched the flat. Thief was caught by the painter. Malpal cigarettes and had a limp. Photograph of a violation. The painter was killed in a fight. So these two connect. The gallery thief was in Mercurio's flat. The murderer and the gallery thief are the same person. Oops. The visitor didn't want to kill Mercurio. Mercurio's murder wasn't the thief's goal. The visitor might have wanted the photo. The visitor's intention might have been to locate the terrible photo. Okay, so that's all we've got so far. And next up, we want to ask around about this girl, but we will stop for now and we will do that next time. So thank you as always for joining me. We're back into the main story now, and we will follow up next time with more of this case. I will see you all then.